Good morning, love train. How are you guys doing today? We've got this lovely overcast today and I'm walking to Publix. So I just thought we'd just dive right in today because I heard some crazy news. Well, not really crazy. I kind of expected it actually. Let's just go ahead and talk about it. Josh Duggar. Let's just go right ahead and dig right in. I don't know if you guys watch 19 Kids and Counting, but it's about a family of quiverfuls. If you don't know what that means, just Google it. It's basically a conservative Christian family that is raising 19 kids. And honestly, as a non-believer, the whole thing is kind of fascinating and disgusting to me all at the same time. And I just have to say that I think it's appalling the way some people are defending this story. Apparently 10 years ago he molested his 4 sisters. And I just think it's appalling the way that some people are reacting to this story coming out, and they're saying like, why are we all overreacting to this? You know, like, why are we all pouring salt in the wound? It happened 10 years ago. He got forgiveness from God. He got forgiveness from his family. He's moved on or whatever. No, I'm sorry. And I think this is important as women that we focus on this and we keep talking about it, because what people aren't seeing is that there's a deeper issue here. Although it happened in the past and people might have received forgiveness and blah, 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 the bigger issue here is that this family chose to protect one young man instead of protecting 4 young women. And that is the fact of the matter. 4 young women could not add up to be equal enough to 1 young man. They felt it was more important to protect that 1 young man than it was to protect 4 young women. And you know that if any of those young women had had sex before marriage, or if any of them ever do, they will be disowned in 3 seconds flat. You know that, you know. So why was it that when Josh decided to do this 10 years ago, that he was not, I don't know, punished by the law? They waited a year to report it so that the statute of limitations would take into effect. So that's cheating the system right there, you know. He should have been reported immediately. He should have been legally punished for it. And then disowned from the family in some way or another, you know? Like, if there is a predator within your family, even if it is your son, in order to protect the rest of your children from that person, you need to isolate that person. You know, something else that's true is that lies are like rats. For every rat that you see, there's 100 more that you don't. So we know right now of 5 women that he has molested. Like, who's to say there weren't more, you know? And right now we know of 1 molester. Who's to say there isn't more than 1 molester in that family? Because I'm betting that he got all of this from somewhere, you know? It didn't just come out of nowhere. So we need to keep talking about this, because I think actually that his parents need to be investigated more in depth. And in all the news articles, like the daughters and the whole rest of the family is acting like, oh, well, we forgave him and stuff. I think it's really important for young women out there to know that if somebody molests you or hurts you in any way, you don't have to forgive that person, ever. You can move on with your life, true, and just not let it affect you anymore, but you are allowed to move on with your life and not forgive somebody. You can say, no, I do not forgive you for molesting me. stay away from me. You know, it's really important that you know that you can do that. You are allowed to do that. It's just a shame because girls who are that young, they don't know that. They don't have that power yet. They don't know that they have those choices yet, you know? And it's just sad. The funny part about it is, like, in one of the episodes that I saw, I think it was the episode where Josh was getting married, and his dad pulled him aside right before the wedding, and he was like, "Now, son, I need to explain to you how female parts work and stuff like that." Little did we all know that he already knew good and well how well female parts work. And I think it's funny that they go to such extreme lengths to protect their daughter's quote-unquote purity when their purity was taken from them long ago. Who's to say that virginity equals purity anyway? This is the whole reason that I do not agree with the Duggar family and their practices. Women's purity and value is not tied up in virginity. You do not lose value when you lose your virginity. You are worth plenty from beginning to end. So yeah, I think I'm done. I think that's all I have to say about it. I do realize that young men get molested too. It's not just young women, so I don't want to like make it that kind of thing. Like, I don't recognize that it happens to men too. I do, but I just think that as a feminist issue, we need to keep talking about this because, as I stated before, 4 young women in this scenario were not as important as 1 young man. And I think that needs to be addressed. And I think we need to keep talking about it. Well, now that we're all done with that happy little conversation, I'm gonna go get my scooter worked on again. The tires were worn down last time I took it in, so I'm gonna take it in. There it is. I'm gonna take it in right now and put some new white wall tires on it. It's gonna look real nice. So, yeah, let's go see Sarasota Scooters. Alright, I just dropped the scooter off. Gonna get some brand new white wall tires on there. I'm excited. Right now I brought the laptop with me and I got some work to do. I got a video that I'd like to edit and put out on Facebook today. So yeah. Oh, look at all of them. They're so gorgeous. Isn't there a nice sidewalk like this the whole way? You see where it just like ends up there? Why? Why does the sidewalk have to stop right there? Just keep going the entire length of the road. Whew, I'm finally here. Alright. That's always such a long walk in the hot weather. Ugh. Alright guys, I got a lot of work done at Starbucks, but it's been about an hour and a half or so, so I thought I would just kind of make my way towards home, but also go ahead and stop by Sarasota Scooters just to at least check on the progress and see if they might be close to being finished. I don't know. I don't really know what the progress on my scooter is. So I'm gonna walk by there first and then I'm gonna take that route home over the Venice Island Bridge instead of going this way around. So let's go see if the scooter's ready. I was walking along the road and look who came and saw me and pulled over and picked me up. It's Brittany. Yay! She's gonna take me to the scooter shop. Yay! I'm so glad that you pulled up.
Right? I was driving, I was on the phone with Joey and I was just like, I know those dreads. So I looked around real fast.
That's awesome.
And now we're going to the scooter shop.
Yeah, it's just up, make a righty-tighty and then it'll be on your right side. It's Sarasota Scooters. Gosh, I love this car.
Right?
So nice.
We're getting a stereo put in it.
No, nice.
Next Thursday.
Awesome.
And then I may put some like NOS in it, or twin turbo and stuff. Maybe.
Nice.
Yay!
They fixed it! Look at those nice white wall tires. Looks so cute. Alright, so the scooter is fixed and I'm here at Walmart. I call this the happy Walmart because it looks so nice and glorious and sunshiny all the time. Unlike that other depressing, gross, ugly Walmart that we go to all the time. Ugh. I went to the happy Walmart today. Good morning, love train.
Then turn right.
That's my GPS that you hear because I'm headed to the Coffee Loft in Sarasota today to meet up with my old buddy Chelsea from back in Nashville, and I can get most of the way there I think on my own, but I do probably need GPS once I get into Sarasota, so I've just got that on and going, and we're gonna go to the Coffee Loft. I'm excited. Let's go. All right, well here I am at the Coffee Loft. I'm excited. I've never tried this place before, and y'all know how I just love a good cup of coffee, so I will be real stoked. I wonder if they're here yet. I don't know. I'm so excited to see my old friend. It's gonna be so cool. So good to see you. Oh, I can't believe you're here in Florida. So, I'm out here at Siesta Key Beach and I am waiting on Chelsea and Cody to get back because they could not park in here. I, on the other hand, got VIP parking, of course, by the garbage cans, you know, because scooters can park anywhere. But oh my gosh, it's Memorial Day weekend and it is so busy. And like, this is what people do. See? They just like come in and they sit and they block everything and they just like wait for a parking space to open up. And I don't know why they do that. Like, just move along. Move it on along. So they had to leave and find other parking, so I'm waiting on them to come back and meet me here. Yay, we finally got them a parking spot and now we're all here on the beach. It's gorgeous. Getting her seashells. Did you? What'd you find?
Well, at the other beach we went to, they didn't have any seashells, but look, that's a big one.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
And that's all everybody wants is seashells back home.
Yeah. Let's take a look at your stash. That's nice. Got some coral in there. Yeah, pull out the starfish too.
No, I can't touch those.
It's pretty gross. Oh, there's the starfish. It's pretty awesome. It is dead, even though it looks floppy and alive. It is like dead. gosh, that was such an amazing day with Chelsea and Cody. What a great time. I'm so glad that they came to see me. It's always so cool when an old friend from Nashville like is in town and they actually, you know, like make the time to come and see you, you know. That's so great. So now I'm headed to work, although I'm like so exhausted right now. I just feel like it's just been go, go, go all day long. Don't stop, you know. So what is going on in there? Alright, so now I'm gonna head to work and make that money. Good morning, Love Train, and a happy chill Sunday to all. I'm headed off to work right now. It's 7:15 in the morning, so I'm working that 7:30 shift. I'm the opener today, which always makes me a little bit nervous, gives me a little bit of anxiety when I'm doing these morning opening shifts on Sundays, cause I don't know, it just does. Like, I just feel like a lot of pressure when I'm opening, cause there's just like, in order for the restaurant to have a good, like, solid day, you have to get it off on like a good foot. So I have to get in there, I have to get opened up quickly, and I have to be thorough about everything, and just, I don't know, it's just a lot of responsibility, so it gives me some anxiety. But I have full confidence that I can do it, so it's not a problem. But let's just get going. Alright, here I am, and from now on, it's a race against the clock until 8 o'clock when we open. I got half an hour, folks. Alright, so work was crazy, and now I'm here at Target because I just thought I don't really have anything in mind to come and get, but I just thought I should browse through Target just to make sure there's nothing that I don't need before I go on my trip later on this week. So just thought I should make sure there's nothing that I need. I am actually working on a line of merchandise for us, so I'm like super excited about that. But I am going to save it for when we reach 1,000 subscribers.